Welcome to Balasir's YouTube channel. Before seeing the video, subscribe my YouTube channel and press the red subscribe button which you can see below. Today you will be learning HCF and LCM part 2, that is factorize for class 7. Let's start the prime factor. How to find a prime factor? So this is the main which you should know in your maths to find the prime factor. So let us take an example of 24. Let's take a number. We want to find the prime factor of 24. This is the method to solve the prime factor. Now prime factor means the number which comes here, it should be a prime number only. Now how to do it? First, let's start from 24. Now 4, see the unit place. 4 is divisible by 2, right? So I'll write 2. So in 2 table, 2 goes how many times? 1 time. So do it in this way. 2 ones are 2. Now 4, 2 twos are 4. Now we got 12. 12 goes in 2 table. So I'll write 2. So 12 in 2 table, how many times? 6 times. I'll write 6. Again 6 goes in 2 table. How many times? 3. 3 goes only in 3 table. 1. Till you get 1, you should find the numbers. Now this number should be only a prime number. I think this is clear for you. Now there are some confusions will arise in your mind. I'll clear that. 6 also goes in 3 table. You can also write here 3. 3 to the 6. 2 ones are 2. So both the method are same. Either you do it in 3 table or do it in 2 table. The answer which you obtain is the same. So one more confusion will be arising in your mind. 24 also goes in 4 table. 4 6 are. But 4 is not prime number. You can see here 2 is a prime number, 3 is a prime number, but 4 is not a prime number. So in the previous part 1 video you have seen how to find the prime numbers. You should know that 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13. Only this number should appear here. It should only be a prime number. So we have given the name as prime factor. Is it clear? Let's do the next sum. Today, whatever I teach you, learn carefully, thorough it, how to solve the sums. 63. Now here you can see 3. 6 and 3 goes in 3 table. So I'll write 3 because 63 doesn't goes in 2 table. So 6 how many times? 3 times in 3 table? 2 times. 3 twos are 6. 3 how many times in 3 table? 1 time. 2 ones are 3 ones are 3. It becomes 21. 21 goes in 7 table as well as 3 table. That is 7 threes are 21. If I write here 7, then write 3 here. If I write here 3, then write 7 here. So you can take any number. 7 is also a prime number. Then 7 threes are 21. Now 3 in 3 table. How many times? 3 ones are 3. You got 1. So your prime factor of 63 is 3, 7 and 3. 3, 7, 3. This is the prime factor. Let's do the other side. 1 1, 7. 1, 1, 7. Now 7 unit place has 7, which is not divisible by 2. Now this number is divisible by 3 or not. Let us take it. 1, 1, 7 means 1 plus 1 plus 7. 7 plus 1, 8, 8 plus 1, 9. 9 which goes in 3 table. So that means 1, 1, 7 is also divisible by 3. So write here 3. Now take a single digit. Single digit is smaller than 3. So take 2 digit number. 11. 11 doesn't goes in 3 table. But less than 11 is 9. That is 3 into 3 is 9. So I'll write here 3. 3 3s are 9. So 11 minus 9 is 2. So 2 is carry over here. It becomes 27. 27 also goes in 3 table. How many times? 3 into 9. So again I'll write here 9 here. So 9 3s are 27. Once again 3 3s are 9. In place of 11 I had taken 9, and from that 9 I have subtracted this 11. I got 2. 2 I carry forward here. So it becomes 27. So in 3 table 3 9s are 27. So this 9 I have written here. It becomes 39. So you know that 3 and 9 both are divisible by 3. So I'll write here 3. Now 3 goes in 3 tables. How many times? 1 time. 9 goes in 3 tables. How many times? 3 times. 3 3s are 9. 1 3s are 3. You can check it out. 1 3s are 3. 3 3s are 9. If you multiply this number, you get this answer here. Last 13. 13 is a prime number. It goes only in 13. 13 ones are 13. So your prime factor of 117 is what? 3, 3, 13. 3, 3 and 13. So in place of this, you can write into 3 into 3 into 13, which comes to be 117. So we want to find only the prime factor. Which are the prime factors? So you write 3, 3, 13, or you can write 117 is equal to 3 into 3 into 13. This is a prime factor. The prime factor which you have written is this one, and this when you multiply it, you get 117. Let us do the next sum. We'll do the fourth sum, that is 250. 250. Now unit place, if it is divisible by 2, what should be the number in the unit place for divisible of 2? 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. From this, any one number is in the unit place, that means that number is divisible by 2. So 0 is that. 0 means it is divisible by 2 as well as divisible by 5 also. So let me take 5. You can take 2 also. I'll take 5 now because this will be easy for you to calculate. 25 is there, right? So 25 goes in 5 table. How many times? 5 times. 5 5s are 25. So this part is over. Remaining 0. 5 zeros are 0. That 0 comes down. 50. Again 50 goes in 5 table. You know very well. 5 ones are 5. 0. 10. It also goes in 5 table as well as 2 table. 5 twos are 10. 2 ones are. Okay, let's do it in 2 table. You will get the same number. Now our prime factor is what? 5, 5, 5, 2. That means 250 is equal to 5 into 5 into 5 into 2. If I do this in your way, like You're thinking it goes in 2 table also. Okay, I'll do in 2 table. 2 ones are 2. This 2 is there. 2 goes in 2 table one time. Then next number is 5. 5 doesn't goes in 2 table. So which is the less number, less than 5, which is divisible by 2 table. So that is your 4. So 2 multiplied by 2 is 4. So I'll write 2 here. 2 2s are 4. So from this 5, I remove 4. 1 is there. 1 I carry over here. 2 2s are 4. 1 is remaining. 1 I carried over here. So it becomes 10. 1 0, it becomes 10. So 2 table 10 how many times? 5 times. It becomes 125. Now 125 goes only in 5 table. So 1 doesn't goes smaller number. So take 2 digit number. 12. 12 doesn't goes in 5. But you know that less than 12 is 10. 5 2s are 10. So I write here this 2 here. 5 2s are 5 is here. 2 is here. 10 is here. 5 2s are 10. So from the 12 you deduct 10. So 2 is remaining. 2 carry forward here. So it becomes 25. 5 5s are 25. Now 25 goes in 5 table. 5 5s are 25. 5 goes in 5, 25. Now just compare this and this answer. You get 5, 5, 5 and 2. So if you do in this way, this is also okay. If you do in this way, this is also okay. Any one way or one method you can do it. But answer will be same. Now here also 2 5 5 5. 2 5 5 5. So 5 into 5 into 5 into 2. 5 into 5 into 5 into 2. So anyway, do any one method which will be easy for you. Why I did this method? Because 25 goes in 5 very easily. So this, try to find an easy method. Whichever you find it easy, that method you do it. Either it goes in, if you find that 5 table is easy for you to do it 5. If you find that 2 table is easy for you, do it in 2 table. But remember, the number which is written here, this should be only a prime number. And what are our prime number? 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19 and so on. So I think you understood how to solve the sums. Let me do some 2-3 sums more so that it will be clear for you. I write the fifth sum, 57. See, 5 7. Now 7 in the unit place, 7 is there, which doesn't goes in 2 table, because for 2 table unit place should be 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8. So this number is not here. 7 is there. So in 3 table 57, that is 5 plus 7 is what? 12. 12 goes in 3 table. How many times? 3 4s are 12. Right? So this 57 is also divisible by 3. So I'll write here 3. So how many times? 3 ones are 3. 4, 5. 2 is remaining. 2 carry forward here. So it becomes 27. 27, 3 how many times? 9s are. So 9 3s are 27. Now we got 19 as the answer here. So 19 goes in only 19 table because 19 is a prime number. 19 ones are 19. So our prime factor is what? Is 319. That means 57 you can write it as 3 multiplied by 19. I think this is clear for you. I'll do some more sum. If the number is 29, 29 doesn't goes in any table. It goes only in 29 because 29 is a prime number. So 29 ones are 29. So prime factor of 29 is 29. That is 29 is what? 29 into 1. Clear? Let's solve some more sums. I'll do 150, 150. So unit place we have 0. So 0 means it goes in 5 table as well as 2 table. Any one you can take. Either you take 2 or 5. Whichever is easy for you, you take that. Now see here, 15 is there. So 5 will be easy because 15 goes in 5 table. So I'll write here 5. You can take 2 table also, but carry forward will be there. So I'll take 5. 5 3 is a 15. 15 is there. 5 3 is a 15. What is remaining now? 0. 0, put it down. It becomes 30. 30 goes in 5 table as well as 3 table. Either you take 5 or take 3. If you take 5, then you have to write here 6. If you take 5, you have to write here 6. 6 5 is 30. Or if you take 3, 3 1s are 3, 0. 10 3 is 30. 10. Take 2, 5. 2 5s are 10. 5 1s are 5. You can take 5 also. If you write 5 here, 2 will come here, 2 1s are 2. That means 5 will come here, 2 will come here. Either you do in this way or that way. The answer will be same. Always remember. So prime factor of 150 is what? 5 3 2 5. 5 3 2 5. So 150 is what? 5 into 3 into 2 into 5. I think this is enough for you. Then also I will solve some more sums for your practice. I will do one big sum, that is 2050. 0 is in the unit place, so that means you can take either by 2 table or 5 table. Let me take in 2 table, sir. Okay, as you wish. 2 ones are 2. 2 table, 2 ones are 2. Then 0, 2 0 0. 5. 2 2s are 4. So 1 is remaining. Carry forward here. It becomes 10. Then 2 5s are 10. 2 into 5, 10. It becomes 1025. 1025 goes in 5 table because unit place, if 5 is there, you should write only in 5 table. So 1 is not divisible. So 1 is a single digit number which is smaller than 5. So take 2 digit number. So 10. 5 2s are 10. 10 goes in 5 how many times? 2 times. Next, a single digit 2 is there. So 2 doesn't goes in 5. So I'll write 0. 5 zeros are 0. 2 carry forward here. It becomes 25. 5 5s are 25. Again in 5 table. 20. How many times in 5 table? 4. 5 4s are 20. 5 5 1s are 5. 41 is a prime number. So it doesn't go in any table, write 41. So our prime factor is what? Prime factor is 2, 5, 5, 41. So that means 2050 is what? 2 into 5 into 5 into 41. Is it clear? In this way, you have to solve the prime factor. This is the method to solve prime factor. You practice more and more sums. Practice it. More and more sum you practice so that you can do this prime factor very well. Thank you.